What's up guys, Dan here for another video, and today we're going to be talking about my car once again. I do have some sim racing videos coming up very soon, but I wanted to make this video because of another video that I saw on YouTube today. So I'm going to put the link in the description for this guy's YouTube channel. It's Gjeebs. I believe that's Gjeebs, but he's a pretty knowledgeable guy. He happens to have, I believe, a 2016 Kona Blue Focus ST, and it's modified pretty decently, and it's an absolutely beautiful car. Well, he made a video today about why the reasoning behind why he did not, even though he's got a Ford Performance tune and all this other stuff, he made a video on why he did not put a front mount intercooler on his Focus ST, which is typically one of the first things people do to the Focus ST if they're talking about modding it at all. And as you can see down here, guys, hopefully you can see, I do have a CPE lightweight front mount intercooler. That's one of the first things I did because I live in North Carolina and we have a very high humidity, high temperature weather, especially in the summer months like this. It's a little overcast now, but it's still very hot. He lives in, I believe, Phoenix, Arizona, and he didn't put one, and he had a couple of, very valid reasons on why he didn't. And I just wanted to make like a reply to that video, and not that any of his reasoning is wrong, because what he said was accurate, and you can go check his video out. I will put a link to it, to the channel, and his video in the description below. But I wanted to just give you a quick reason why I did end up going with a front mount intercooler, and primarily the reason is because it's so hot. And not that it's dangerous at all, because the computer will step in and make sure that it dials back the power, retard timing. There's a lot of things it'll do to make sure your charge temperatures don't get too high. So from a safety standpoint, which is one of the things he mentioned, there is no issues running the stock intercooler, even with an aftermarket tune. I'm running the stratified E30 tune. But in my opinion, and my reasoning is, if you buy a car like this, you're buying it for the performance aspect. And I want that performance to be available all the time. Now, no, the Focus ST, this is a 2018, none of them are that fast. Even if you heavily modify them without going a big turbo, you're just not going to net high horsepower numbers. But with an E30 tune like I have here, I am making probably about 350 foot-pounds of torque from the stock, and that's to the front wheels, 350 to the front wheels from the stock 272 crank torque. And I think it made 252 horsepower crank, and now I'm running about a little over 270 horsepower to the front wheels. So it is a significant difference, and a lot of that I net to the front mount intercooler. And the reason why I wanted to go with it is simply because I want that power there all the time. I don't want to have to worry about, if I make a hard pull, that power will go away for a little while until the computer can do its thing and dial back the temperatures. With the front mount intercooler, you just have that extra power accessible all the time. And I do recommend a front mount intercooler for if you're going to go with a tune on a Focus ST or any turbo car. You will really net quite a bit of performance out of it. And the most important thing is you'll be able to utilize it all the time. It won't be when you're not having what they call heat soak. Heat soak is when the temperatures rise on your inlet temperatures, or your charge temps. They rise up pretty high, and then the ECU will back down the performance of the car, and I don't like that. So that's why I went ahead with it. As far as warranties and things like that, I don't care about that. I typically don't keep cars that long. I should be fine for the couple of years that I have it. And like I said, I buy this car for a performance aspect, so I want all the performance all the time. And that little bad boy right there, that front mount intercooler, will definitely help you out with that. So that's just like a reply to his video, but go check his channel out, subscribe to him if you're not, and listen to why he says he did not go with a front mount intercooler, because like I said, his thoughts are valid also on the subject. So both ways are fine. You're not going to hurt it not running an intercooler, but I do recommend running an intercooler because it will net you more performance more often. So that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.